Great, we're back again. Now we're going to start with our corset. You'll find that the fabric has been backed with the webbing that we use in the bridal industry. It won't stiffen as much as but it will stop your fabric from running and unraveling. Remember, we're cutting this corset piece on the bias. The bias is the cross section of your fabric, not your left or top to bottom. It is actually that piece that goes across where you've got that little bit of stretch. Your pattern piece should be approximately 10 centimeters long. The shape is as is on your pattern piece that I've sent you with your email. I've copied it over onto this one already. I'm just trimming it down and I can make sure that my two sides are the same. You'll see I've cut it slightly bigger. The reason for that is that we will fit it in first, sort of work out how we want it, where we want it, and then I will neaten up all the sides and I'll worry about my back. Now, when I was cutting here, you can actually see I had a hesitation line. To ensure that you don't get that hesitation line, just fold your piece in half and trim slowly with your scissors to make sure both your sides are in fact the same. There we go, it's a little bit better. Don't worry about how long your pieces are at this stage, as long as you've got a minimum of 10 centimeters. You are going to take some of this off just now. It's just a case of working out where we want it to go. Don't pull too tight, but we will want it to pull into her waist there. Right, be happy with that. Now, you've got lace in your kit, white lace. For the simple reason that I can't find my kit. I still haven't found my kit in my office today. So I'm just using a substitute lace that I've got lying on my desk because everything else is in the new studio downstairs and it's raining. So I don't want to go down there at this stage. But it's fine because I'm going to basically do pretty much what we did with this one, except that this one we had the finer lace. It is really just a point of you literally want to cover just that little piece of her boobs. So I'm going to just trim this down quickly. Let's make it there. This is the nice pleasure of working with a white lace, is you get to cut it up into all these pieces and still be able to use most of what you're seeing. See there where you've now got the lace piece on? I'm going to use my Arlene's tacky glue, or Arlene's fabric glue, whichever one you prefer. I like the way that Stacey puts her glue on her hand first and then pushes the lace into your hand. It was a very good tip that I picked up from her. So I need to find my other bottle of glue, which seems to have now taken a hike off this desk, because obviously downstairs as well. So I'm going to just quickly shake up this one and don't want it to come out too quickly. There we go. I thought this was ever so clever when Stacey did it. Pat your piece down, pick it up, and you've actually got the glue on the back of your piece of lace now. I'm going to just, once again, I'm nice and sticky. I just want to trim a little hole in there. Oops. I want to just be able to sort of bring it round like that. So just hold it for a second or two that it can dry. A nice little I did learn with using synthetic fabric is to just tinge the edge of your fabric, which will stop it from running or making it even when you start pulling it around, that it starts letting. So just going to quickly, very quickly, you'll see I'm literally, I wanted to discolor my fabric. I just want to quickly seal those just for me. Okay, so lace is in place. We're happy with the way lace is sitting on her breasts. And we can now look at starting to get to the point we're going to put on her corset. Now you'll see you're getting that almost a gathered look there, and we don't want that, so you're going to gently pull it Right, just might get it down again. Okay, I'm working at an angle here, so I just want to, there we go. See how it actually sits on top. So you don't want the effect of putting it in there and getting all those creases and things. What you want to do is you want to put it down and almost bring it around that it holds that down. I want to do it from this angle quickly so that I can see what I am in fact doing, so I can get it right for you. There we go. And see how nicely that shaping goes to the front. If you want to, you can put a dot of glue along your corset on that side that's going onto your skirt. I'm going to put just a small bead of glue along here, just so I can make sure it stays in place once I'm happy with positioning it. I'm going to push my thing. Now, the back of this dress was done slightly differently. On this one, before I added the wings, I in fact had a crisscross back, which was done in silver thread. But once I put the wings on, I actually realized you weren't going to see it. So I decided to not do that this time, but you can if you want to. Put a proper corset lacing at the back. All you do is fold your sides in that you've got the back open. In other words, you're going to take it there, fold it and bring it round like that and lace it up at the back. Okay, let's just get this into position now. This is the last one. Okay, and there we go. No, didn't get it straight. Sorry, I'm working at a bit of an angle to get a better view of the camera. And I just want to, there we go, position it correctly. Now, I like to put it into place and pin it and leave it or clamp it with a bulldog clip so that your glue can dry and you can work out your back section just now. I'm going to leave that to dry and to set properly before I start working on anything else. Once your glue is dried nicely and it's even, you've got your back neatly closed like that. I just for a little while to dry, and then you can start working out how you want to put your embellishment. Now I did my embellishment basically, I just want to check, I can't remember how I did it. Oh yes, okay. Right, now I can remember how I did it. Sorry. For a moment there my mind went blank. I couldn't actually remember how I'd folded it, and while I was doing that I pulled some of my fabric out here. I just want to put this back down again. You see, everybody mistakes, even me. In fact, I make more than most of you. Let's just get that. This is the point of not being impatient and just letting it dry naturally by itself. I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I'm going to leave this to dry sufficiently because all I'm doing now is lacing up the whole back. So I'm going to just glue it in place and I'll see you just now. Okay, I'm going to leave her to dry overnight and I will continue tomorrow morning.